All right, welcome back, everybody. Here at NBC Action News, we have closely followed the career of local gymnast Ivana Hong, who was an alternate for this year's Olympic squad. We called Hong after she returned from Beijing. She told us that her road to the Olympics had been a lot rockier than anyone had known. We decided to take a closer look. Lance Vieser has the exclusive report.
Jack, Al Fong has built up his Gage Gym in Blue Springs to national prominence. Girls from around the nation move here just to train with Fong. That is exactly what Ivana Hong did. At age 11, Hong moved to Blue Springs with her mom and 3 siblings, leaving her father back in California. It was a decision the Hongs have come to regret. In a gym, Al Fong looks the part of a master motivator, especially through the eyes of a teenage girl.
I don't know, I was kind of intimidated by him. I always saw him like at camps when I was really little and just came in with those black gloves and bald head, so.
Intimidated or not, Ivana Hong thought she needed Al Fong's tough love to make the Olympics. After all, he coached 2 silver medalists in 2004, and Ivana appeared to be his next great success story. For 4 years, she trained under Fong. Then, just months before the Olympic trials, her ankle started hurting. The 15-year-old tried to tell her coach, but he wouldn't listen.
They kept telling me that nothing was wrong with my foot, and like I knew what was wrong with it, but I wasn't going to be like, you know, I have a fracture in my foot and I'm not going to train.
Fong discouraged Ivana from seeking medical treatment. Against his wishes, her mom took her to a doctor who confirmed that she had a fractured ankle. With the Olympics looming, Ivana felt she had no choice but to trudge on. She finished 5th at the Olympic trials, earning an invite to the team selection camp. Her lifelong goal was still at her fingertips, but it had become clear the fractured ankle had fractured her relationship with her coach. Ivana's mother says Fong simply stopped instructing her daughter.
She wasn't being coached. And I don't know what I was paying for.
For his part, Fong says Ivana gave up. He refused an on-camera interview, but told NBC Action Sports that, quote, it became blatant she flat out quit. It was almost as if we were taken down a deep, dark path. That path ended with Hong just missing an Olympic bid. She was named an alternate.
Just because I wasn't like crying at the very moment that they named the team, they think that like didn't really care if I made it or not, and I was just trying to keep it all in, and now it just feels like maybe if I did something different or if they did something different, it wouldn't have ended up this way.
After the camp, Fong made his displeasure clear.
It was after the selection camp when I wasn't named, and I still had to train as an alternate to be ready just in case. And so I was on the beam, and I guess he gathered up like all our girls and just asked them, you know, who's the dumbest, and I won't name anybody, but of course this one girl points first and everybody follows.
Fong's tough love had become too tough to take. Ivana soon left Gage Gym. Now she's conducting a national search for a gym that can help her train for the next Olympics. Her foot still has not healed, and some of the pain of this experience maybe never will.
It didn't end up as big as I wanted it to, but I don't want to regret, you know, for the rest of my life for moving here, and it's not just me, so for my family, so just trying to stay strong.
Sadly, this is a common tale in the gymnastics world. In fact, a few years ago, a book was written on the subject titled Little Girls in Pretty Boxes. That book mentions Al Fong and how 2 of his former gymnasts died. One was paralyzed in a training accident. The other died from organ failure after a bout with an eating disorder, which she said Fong contributed to with name-calling. Now, we asked Fong repeatedly for an interview. He denied our request, saying he wanted to focus on the future and the promising gymnasts he had.